Welcome to day number 6. Today we have a book to draw. So these present a challenge because you're dealing with the perspective, and once again, when we know the shape of it, we want to kind of draw the rectangular top shape instead of putting it in perspective. So measure that top dimension. I'm using charcoal again. I'm going to be switching it up tomorrow, where I hope to do some pen and ink, which is my favorite media to sketch with on a daily basis. I went for just blocking in my shape and then getting in my values. So on an object like this, instead of the objects that we use that were just white or lighter, you're dealing with your shadow value, but then also the local color of the object. Okay, it's your turn. You've got about 6 minutes to draw this. Keep it simple. Slow down and get those angles in there first. Things like lettering would be considered detail. So our goal right now is to just focus on getting light and shadow and form built on objects. And then as we progress, we'll add in those details. But the challenge with when you start with the details is then they're not in the context of the big picture and of what's going on in the values. And so you really want to just discipline yourself to just getting a very solid value statement so that your details are in the right context and so that they read well. We'll go into some more of the detailing as we progress, but for now, just work on this perspective, work on these angles, do lots of measuring and double checking, and then work to get those values and those shadows in there, and have a great time. And then we will do our 1-minute studies. Okay, we're down to the last few minutes of this drawing. I want you to squint your eyes, look for the darkest darks on there, look for that light along the rim of the binding. One of my favorite things when I draw books, when you emphasize that, it brings that edge forward. So look for those accents of light and get in those accents of dark underneath the book. Great job. Okay, and you can probably hear there's jackhammering going on outside, so it's pretty loud. Even in the quietest room in my house, you can hear it. So I'm sorry about all that extra noise. Okay, so here are the 1 minute studies. Again, just going super quick to try to get down my angles and perspective and the values, and that's really all you want to do for this. So just keep it insanely simple. We're just trying to learn kind of a shorthand for describing objects, and that will help you when you get to bigger pieces. Great job today. Here's a few still life paintings with books. They have been a fun and challenging subject, and I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have.